Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live Duels, our Saturday Night Fights PvP, week number 7. And oh, has there been a shakeup in the standings. That's right, Kel moved into number 1. Some of the top players struggled last week with the gems. Well, guess what? We're going to mix it up a little bit tonight. Yes, the gems are back, but we also got a little bit of PvP tonight. What is PvP? Well, you're about to find out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got great bundles, big bundle surprise for you guys tonight. Great action, random tag teams. You just don't know what you're going to get. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. We're going to mix it up. I see B-Dub in the house. I see Cosmic Craven Light, Jules. I see Animal. Animal, hopefully you're going to play tonight. Get in the game. I see Ocean Man. I know Ocean Man's down for a little battle. We've had a lot of fun the last couple weeks, and now that you guys have seen the gems, you know the power of those. Are you going to go with the diamond? You're going to go with the ruby? You're going to go with the green gem? Or you're going to go with the yellow gem? So you got a lot of different choices there. Let's take a look at the standings real quick before we get in team play. And you guys know, week 7, still plenty of time. So I know the leaderboard, it changes from week to week. But you get 2 or 3 good weeks in a row with this 4-point system. Then we saw last week, right? Kel was 3rd, 4th, 5th, something. She catapulted right to the top. So I'm sure she'll be a target tonight. And we'll see if somebody else is going to jump to the top of the standing. So even if you're down 4 or 5 points, still got a big, big chance to get back into it. Here it is. Here is this week's rankings. So check this out. And again, if you're a few points down, we know 1, 2 good weeks can make the difference. 6 games in, Kel has been here 4 first place finishes. That's right, 4. Out of 6 weeks, she's won 4 times. No wonder she's in first place. But you know what? If she's not first, she's worse. She's either first or 4th. 18 points for Kel. Look at this tie in 2nd place. It's pretty wild here. A lot of mirror up there. So here's my question to the rest of the league. Is anybody else going to show up? Where are all the Sly? Where are all the Vox? Where are all the Arc? We got Julia up there. 6 games in, 17 points. Flyrod, 17 points. B-Dub, 17 points. And Moonshot, 17 points. It looks like Julia is completely surrounded by mirror. You got Kel, Fly, B-Dub, and Moonshot all in the gang. Okay, there we go. There's a little bit of Arc right there. Now you've got Busy Bee at 15, Dahlstrom at 14, and then we've got Cat. But oh my goodness, it all the way down there. Look at Sly. 13 points, Deadly Dimes. So Sly needs a little bit of week-to-week rejuvenation for sure. Father Ron played all 6 weeks, 12 points. Shaman Sheila, 12 points. Valar, Will, Ocean Man, Gemstone, Samurai getting that big win last week. But again, as I said, 2 or 3 big weeks, and you can get right back in it. We saw it last year. We saw, Julia got out of the gates, then Flyrod. Then Flyrod slowed down a little bit, then it was Moonshot. Moonshot slowed down a little bit, it was Cat. Then it was Moonshot. Then it was Flyrod. So on and so forth. But we got to fight to the finish, so this is going to be good. All right, I'm going to show you guys tonight's bundles. Now, we're doing something a little bit different. We've done something similar to this before, but the result is going to be much, much different. Got some great items in store for you guys tonight. So Kel, hopefully she told everybody, this is one of those bundles that you get the big bonus if you buy 2 bundles. So we know the importance of, check this out, Saturday Night Special Bundle. There it is, some brand new items that you just saw. They were hard to get. We know the Marlin is in there. The only place you could have gotten the Marlin before tonight was in that grenade bundle, so you got a shot to get that tonight. You've got neon arrows in here. I'm going to go through it, and when I get to the silver cape, this is the next to the last. So that means some of you already have almost all of the fusion gear, but I'm going to tell you why that's important. And tonight, you're going to be able to get the one piece of fusion gear that you haven't been able to get anywhere else. And that's right, the double bundle is the fusion gloves. We rolled out the fusion mask a few weeks ago. But the only place that you can get the fusion gloves up to this point is in this bundle. So let me go through that, and I'm going to tell you why it's important, because the fusion gear does have a PvE ability called Super Fuse. And that Super Fuse is going to give you a very, very nice enhancement to your potions on Friday night whenever you use that Super Fuse ability. And guess what? The more you level up your fusion gear, the more that Super Fuse is going to infuse your potions, and it's going to hit those bosses even harder and harder. It's been a little while since we had a tier set bonus, probably since tier 1. So we're bringing back the tier set bonus. I really wanted fusion to be something very, very unique, and that's why we've kind of played tier 3 and tier 4 together. You know, we gave you a piece of that fusion gear knowing that you were going to collect the tier 3. Well, now you can merge those tier 3 pieces together. And the only way you can get the gloves up to this point is tonight, because there were no silver gloves, there were no topaz gloves, no jet gloves, no arctic gloves. They're bracers. So here you go. In tonight's bundle, we've got gold summon skins, energy orb. Yes, you are going to be raided in the very near future, and yes, people do fly magic carpets. So I did want to keep the Stronghold Storm and the Stronghold Vortex in tonight's bundle and give some of the factions a chance to level up that Vortex and level up that Storm. So by the end of tonight, we will have a couple factions that might be able to have level 2 Storm and level 2 Vortex. We also got Stronghold Satchel Rats, Healing Brew, Sly Smoke, Max Torment, Healing Whiskey. Healing Whiskey is so good in duels because it gives you that 100% pop. 2 Marlin Grenades. We know how good the Marlin Grenades are, right? Dow, double bundling up tonight. Dow, you're going to love that Super Fuse. No doubt about it. We've got Jester Grenades, 2 Neon Arrows, Savage 6, Red Gel, Blue Gel, Silver Gel, 2 of each of those. Stocking you guys up with the Jupiters, and 5 pet revives, 5 pet revives. So those of you getting double bonus tonight, think about those quantities if you double this up. 2 gold, 2 energy orb, 4 jesters, 4 arrows, 4 of those gels, and that would be 10 of the pet revive. So you guys know the stuff on the right side, really about keeping your gear tip-top shape. Best gems, best glyphs in the game always on Saturday night, and you guys get them at a really, really big discounted price. So again, these are $50 bundles, double it up for $100. This is the Silver Cape. That means there's 1 piece of tier 3 remaining total, and that is the Silver Shoulders. Those will be released next week, and that means all 9 pieces of all the tier 3 will be in circulation. Yes, you will be able to get some of them. We'll put some of them back in bundles from time to time or in boxes. So, of course, you're going to be able to collect multiple pieces of the capes, of the boots, those items. But if you buy the double bundle tonight, here it is, everybody. That's right. There they are. Those are the one, the only fusion gloves. So the fusion set is actually the full 12-piece set, just like your PvP gear. So you got the fusion gloves, you got the fusion mask that we added, so you're going to be able to upgrade that PvE set. And if you get the complete fusion set, you do get an ability called Super Fuse. That means whenever you play that Savage 6 and you throw it at the Prophet, you activate your Super Fuse. It enhances the effectiveness of your potion. It makes you hit even harder for 2 turns. It's not a PvP ability. It is a PvE ability. But as you level up your fusion gear, you go to Epic 2, Epic 3, Epic 4, you're going to be fusing even harder. So it's H20, D20, absolutely, but the ability is certainly an amazing ability. Super Fuse, everybody. So we got Neon Red Gems, Neon Blue, Max Pink, Ravishing Ruby, Stunning Sapphire, Max Titan, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Onyx, Prime, Iconic, Epic, and Stellar. That's right. That's how we do it. Now, I'm going to give you guys the other news. So I did a call today with the leaders, also with the mods. Inventory is complete, but with a caveat, all the items you used, all of your bundles, everything is added. Your upgrades have not been completed yet, which is why I didn't send it out. So tomorrow morning, when we do the inventory, I'm going to add tonight's bundle. So when you get your inventory tomorrow, all the other bundles are included, all the boxes, all the items used. We were playing around with a brand new template today that made it much, much quicker. So going forward, inventory is going to be very, very rapid. So tomorrow, we are going to add these bundles that you purchased tonight to your inventory. We're going to do your upgrades, your trades, all of your enhancements, get that out to you. So that way, before the Bazaar event, you'll be able to see exactly what you have. And then there's going to be some special surprises at the Bazaar. So you guys know that I'm not going to waste the opportunity for the one, the only Tiny to get his hands on those gloves. And B-Dub, you were okay on loaders, by the way. You still had at least 30 before the loader bundle when you messaged Kel. So you were okay. You didn't run out. All right. So let me get to some of the super chats right here. We've got Dow says, picking up today, Monday's bundles. Already getting that box under his belt. I know he had the number reserved. We got Will the Bill picking up tonight. Will the Bill with those super chats. We've got Dow with a second. We got Ocean Man jumping in the game as well. Ocean Man and Kel has got a list of several of the other players that are picking up tonight's bundles. So, Kel, if you can post just for competitive reasons tonight, post the additional players picking up tonight's bundle. I talked a little bit faster tonight. Usually I'm told to talk slow. But big, big congrats to you guys for getting one step closer to that Fusion set. Can't wait to see the Fusion set in full effect on Friday nights. Especially now that you guys are locked up in a neon jail cell. Probably not what you expected from the welcoming committee at Neon. But a little extra never hurts when the damage, and I'm going to tell you, Super Fuse is not just a little extra. You are going to be taking your game to a whole different level. And also, I would start checking around your factions to see who has extra pieces of that Tier 3 gear. Some of you guys got 2 or 3 pieces of different ones. So we got Fly Rod doubling it up. We got Trigger doubling it up. B-Dub doubling it up. Valar picking up those Fusion gloves. We got Cat going with the double, grabbing that Fusion. We got Jules. We got Amanda. We got Kel. And picking up those loaders. B-Dub, Samurai, and Kel as well. So, a lot of new gear coming into play tonight. You guys ready for some PvP? Who's ready for some PvP? Who's ready to jump in and get some duels going with, well, a couple extra surprises tonight, I guess. All right, I see Craven's ready to go. All right, let's get a little mood music for you guys as we get everybody kind of mentally prepared for tonight's big battle. All right, we got the whole song playing for you guys. That's right. Okay, so again, the really cool thing about adding the gym feature is no matter where you're at in order, you have the ability to sort of strengthen or boost your character, right? So, maybe you go first and you want to use a seal gem and you want to save your seal for later. That's fine. Maybe you go first and you want a little extra damage. You might be going third or fourth and you might need a little bit of absorption. So we saw last week that it was random. So it certainly is getting more and more. The placement when you go doesn't matter as much as what you do whenever you get your opportunity. So there's also, I told you guys that I'm about to be swarmed by cicadas within the next week or so probably. So I couldn't find cicadas, but tonight you guys are going to be swarmed by PvBs. That's right. And they only come out in round number 2, just like the cicada. You see, they hide, and in round number 2, you're going to be taking a little extra damage tonight. One thing you can't control is you can't control Mother Nature. So watch out, everybody. It's not just you against your opponent. It might be you against your surroundings. So we're going to mix it up tonight. Watch out. Tonight's first version of PvB. All right, let's get to it, everybody. And you do have the gems, and you don't know who's going to be your tag team partner. So I see Kel says add Jim to the list too. And Amy might be resting. I'm sure Amy will be added to the list as well. I know you guys like to use these to see, who's gearing, who's glyphing, who might be loading up with Jester, so on and so forth. So we'll add Jim to the list. And as I said, the one big thing about tonight is going to be those fusion gloves because I think you guys are going to love your Friday night adventures with the best gear in the game, which is going to be that T4. All right. Let's get to some action, everybody. We got some matches to get to. So I need everybody here. Get in the game. Roll your number first. Don't wait to see who plays first. Give me numbers from 1 to 20. I need to see some action. I need to see some teamwork. Get those numbers in from 1 to 20. We want the best of the best going at it today. There we go. I see these players jumping in here. Dimes in the house. What's up, Dimes? I see Dow. All right. This match, everybody, is absolutely going to blow you away. This is going to be a good one. I see Busy jumping in. Busy, we're going to get you in that next match. I know Villar will be in that next match as well. All right. You had better buckle up. How does this sound? Leading off, Ocean Man. Ocean Man, you want to go lethal tonight? How about your partner being the great Cat? All right. Ocean Man and Cat teaming up. Well, how about this one? How about Dow? And keeping it in the family, how about Julia? Or you talk about a match made in heaven. How about B-Dub? And the champ, everybody, Fly Rod. And we might as well get one more epic faction combination. Craven Light teaming up with Deadly Dimes. Oh my goodness. This might be the greatest battle in Duels history. Ocean Man will go first. Then Dow. Then B-Dub. Then Craven Light. Then Cat. Then Julia. Then Fly Rod. Then Deadly Dimes. Now again, the rules are you get to pick which type of gem you want for your buff. The yellow is a seal. The red is D20 boost to your damage. The diamond is AP 15. And the green gives you an absorption 30. And in round number 2, well, the bees are coming out to sting you. So you're going to take a little bit of damage in round number 2. All right, everybody. Give me your pre-match buffs, please. Give me your pre-match buffs. After I get your pre-match buffs, we will take a quick 2-minute break to let you talk to your teammate, come up with a strategy. I see Fly Rod. Fly Rod's going insane. 2 Crave. Eli on Judas. They might be Sheila. All right, get those buffs in. I see B-Dub, Insane, Double Crimson, Max Graph. Craven, Insane, 2 Crave, Eli. Cat, Double Crave, Elysium, Genesis, Insane. Ocean Man, Double Crave Carbine, Elysium, Jacked. Oh, Ocean Man buffing up a little bit more for tonight. I see you, Ray, switching it up a little bit. Julia Insane, Double Crave, and Crimson. A little extra AP for Julia. And Deadly Dimes, Insane, Double Crave Carbine, Eli. All right. Okay, everybody, I'm going to give you a little bit, maybe a minute and a half. Take a minute and a half, and we'll rock to the end of this song. And keep it real loose, everybody. Oh, by the way, it's a pretty good prize in that chest tonight. Just saying. It's if you thought the bundle was good, wait till you see the reward for playing. All right. Take a quick breather. All right, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I am really looking forward to this match. This is it's yeah. And if you did not get in this first match, I'm gonna strongly suggest you guys get in the second match because you're gonna want to roll off for what's in that chest, and you're gonna need to get the points. The saloon is not determined. Look, we're not even halfway through the duel season yet. We got plenty of Saturday nights left and plenty of time for you to pair up with different people to get those points. And as we know, not everybody's winning tonight. There's going to be some good players that are going to lose. So everybody's got an opportunity to jump up. Let's do this. Ray, I'm going to kick it over to you. And remember, you'll start out tonight by picking which color gem you want to go with. Most of you played last week, so you kind of know how it works. Ray, you got 15 seconds. Give me your gem, give me your move, and tell me who you and Kat are going after tonight. All right, Ocean Man. Going to grab that free seal. Not a bad choice. Ocean Man getting a seal early. Oh man, that's a big seal there. It's like you just sealed the whole screen. All right, after he goes with the seal, going to drop a little pet repel. COC into a tank. Standard ammo with red gel to Julia. Like, hello, Julia. And he's also going to drop Faith. Because you guys know Ray's got to have faith, faith, faith. Man, Ray looks like a pig in a blanket. you got a seal, you got a faith, you got a pet repel, and gonna take a shot at Julia. It does hit. All right, dropping Julia down to 90. All right, let's kick it over to Dow. Dow, you're going early. Usually you're like buried way down in the lineup and going, all crazy position. Look at Dow. Dow's like, oh, this is what it feels like to play at the start of a game. So, Dow, you got 15 seconds. Dow's going to get a little bit of absorption. Getting that A30 absorption. Gold Nitro to Fly Rod. Going to give him the seal kickback. Dow's a gladiator. And he's going to go, woo, look at this. They ain't playing no games tonight. Dow says, you know what? To be the man, you got to beat the man, and we know Fly Rod's a champ. So he's going Gold Nitro to Fly Rod and Sixes Vega to Fly Rod with a pet repel, and Fly Rod's like, let them both hit. It's early game. So Warlord Dow sending Nitro over to Fly. And it is Gold Nitro. Taking Fly Rod down to 89. And then that Sixes Fly Rod taking you down to 81. Fly Rod taking double shots. All right, Dow's got the absorb. Gold Nitro gives him the seal. Going Vega and also dropping a pet repel. Looking good. All right, B-Dub. Number 3 position. We got B-Dub and then we got Craven Light. All right, B-Dub. I need give me a gem, B-Dub. She's going to go Nitro to Julia. A little bit of pet repel. B-Dub's like, I don't need no damn gems. I'm going to win this thing without gems. She's going to grab the AP gem, get that AP 15 boost. All right, so Julia. Nitro coming at you, and Cat, you got Maxine with some Jupiter. And a little extra AP from B-Dub. Julia lets the pet hit. Julia down to 82. Fly Rod at 81. And let's see if Cat, she's like, nope, I don't even want to see how much that Maxine with the J8 and the extra AP gem is going to hit for. She's bringing out the Red Psycho early days, early and often here. B-Dub, Red Psycho is going to bounce back to you, hit you for 10. Doesn't break her seal because it hasn't sealed yet from Nitro. All right, Craven Light, your first turn of the game. Craven Light and Dimes. This is going to be an interesting combo. I mean, you know, they play Faction Wars together. Let's see how they handle tag team. Craven Light's going to grab the yellow gem, which is going to give him the seal. SP3, Julia Psycho. And summon Gold Firefly. Man! Craven, I think Craven made his case who he was attacking today. So Yellow Gem, stealing Julia Psycho, Gold Firefly to Julia, and standard ammo Blue Gel to Julia as well. And we do know the one thing about the Firefly, it's not as effective in duels as in other situations, but still can change the dynamic a little bit. So Gold Firefly is going to go and hit Julia. Going to take her from 82 down to 76. And standard ammo Blue Gel. Now this one, she lets them hit. This is a brand new gel. So Julia, if you pick a 1 or a 2, you're frozen. Even if you don't pick a 1 or 2, you're stunned. Which means you only get one action. She picks a 4. All right. So Julia does not get frozen. But the gel effect is a stun. Now, she's immune to stuns the rest of the match. I guess that's the silver lining. And the standard ammo does take her down to 70. So Julia's at 70 and stunned. And it's the end of the first 4 players. Let's go to Cat. Ocean Man and Cat at 100. Stow at 100. Julia at 70. B-Dub at 90. Fly Rod 81. Craven and Dimes both at 100. All right, she's going to go White Gem, more commonly known as a diamond. Cat, bring it to diamond. Nitro to Julia. Give Cat a seal. Pet Repel. And Genesis Pluto to Fly Rod. Fly Rod's going to let it hit. Fly Rod, a little bit of upgrading been going on, and she's got that armor pin gem. AP 85 gets through. Taking Fly from 250 base. The champ is at 165. Woo! My. Cat just put a big shot on the big cat. That's the way you go AP with a bonus AP gem right there. All right, let's go over to Julia. Julia, you get the gem. That does not count as your one action. That's automatic. But with the stun, the green gem, yes. But you can't activate and grog. Remember, stun is only one action. You can either activate or you can grog. Can't do both. All right. Julie's going to grab some absorption, and she's also going to grog. We're just going to take her back to 100. No need for a die roll there. All right, let's go over to Fly Rod. B-Dub's at 90. Fly Rod, you're at 81 and 165 base. I think word got out you're pretty good. I mean, he is co-MVP, right? You know what? We've got 3 co-MVPs in this match. B-Dub, Fly Rod, and Deadly Dimes. Last Max Awards. 3 co-MVPs. All on the field at one time. You better believe this is going to be a good one. We got Fly Rod, we got Dimes. And then we finish round number 1. Fly Rod's going to grab that red gem. Get a little extra damage. Seal and Thrill. Thrill's going to give him a little extra damage. Fido to Cat. And standard ammo red gel to Dime. And Craven's like, nope. It was barely even cast. Fido to Cat. Going to get rid of her pet repel. Craven Light knew what he already knew what you're going to do, Fly Rod. He had it typed at the moment you typed it. Craven Light going red Psycho. And he's going to send 10 more damage back to Fly Rod. Fly Rod went Seal and Thrill. He was at 81. Standard ammo red gel to Dimes. Craven Light red Psycho takes Fly Rod down to 81. All right, Dimes, you're up. Real quick health check. Ocean and Cat 100, 100. Dow at 100. Julia at 100. B-Dub at 90. Fly Rod 71 and 165. Craven and Dimes at 100. Does look like B-Dub and Fly Rod have been the early targets. Some of it has been with Psychos, but certainly the league taking a few shots here. All right, we've got Deadly Dimes grabbing that red gem. We've got Dimes turning into a Priestess. Take note, everybody. Just need to keep note who's got cooldowns. Red Nitro to Julia. Red Nitro is going to break that absorb. The absorption gem is gone. Dow likes all his protections. So instead of the resin rose to Dow, he's like, I've got absorption. I've got seal. But I've got a red Psycho. So Dow playing the red Psycho. Kicking 10 back to Deadly Dimes, taking her down to 90. All right. And that's the end of round number 1. Did anybody say bees? Ocean Man, you're up. Ocean Man. Oh, man, that stinger. You take 10%. Doesn't break your seal. And you do have faith out, so Ocean Man, you take 5%. The bees do not break the seals. Ray down to 95. We got Ocean Man, we got Dow, B-Dub, and Craven. Silver Spark. Spectral Snake to Julia. Flux Ammo to Dow. Spectral Snake with a Silver Spark to Julia. Julia, you're feeling awfully cold. Still at 90%. Flux Ammo to Dow. Dow, your absorption is gone. Absorption gem is gone. Dow, you're up. Now. Dow, you got some buzzing going on here. Doesn't break your seal, doesn't get rid of your pet repel. Dow, you're down to 95%. Dow's going to play a max seal to Julia. Going to drop a red Aster. And it's going to go Aegis 5. All right. All right, Dow at 95. He's got a pet. He's got repel. He's got a seal. And he just took 5%. All right, let's go over to B-Dub. Up, B-Dub, there's a buzzing in your ear. Sorry, Dow, you took 10, by the way. Ray took 5 because he had Faith out. Dow, you're at 90. B-Dub, you take 10, you're at 80. So Ray at 95, Dow at 90, Julia 90, B-Dub now at 80, Fly Rod 71. All right, we got B-Dub is going to go Red Maverick to Cat. She's like, bring it. Bring it, Vox. Red Matt to Cat. Maverick is going to get rid of that seal. Also going to Slug Cat one time as well. All right, Red Maverick goes to Cat, breaks her seal, hits her, drops her down to 91. And B-Dub is going to activate Mark for Death, Fire Ballistic, Resin to Julia, and a Heal Smoke. All right, so there's a lot going on there. And Al says tank page 1. All right. That was going to hit for a lot. B-Dub basically breaks Cat's seal, deals some damage to Cat, drops a Heal Smoke. She's surrounded by Heal Smoke, which will resolve next turn. And then activate Mark for Death, Fire Ballistic Resin to Julia as well. So enough to go around. All right, let's go to Cosmic Craven Light. Craven Light. Beginning of your turn. It's a bad, bad B. It's already there. Taking you down to 90. All right. Craven, activating guard, summon Icky, red spike to Julia with a pet repel. Julia, are you going to use the eye ring on red spike or Icky? All right, red spike. All right, here we go. Let's resolve this Icky. Ocean Man, your pet repel is gone. Cat, you're going to take a few points of damage from Icky, dropping you down to 88. Dow, you've got Aegis. Aegis absorbs the first shot of Icky. That makes it A4. More on that in a minute. Actually, hold on. No, my bad. Dow, it'll check your pet repel first. So pet repel will repel it, then Aster, then Aegis. Pet repel will be the first to check Icky, keeps it away, keeps it at a distance. Julia, Icky's going to break your seal. B-Dub, your pet repel is gone. Fly Rod, your seal is gone. B-Dub, you're back to 100%, by the way, from your heel smoke. All right, and then Julia's going to go I-Ring to avoid the red spike. And then Craven is going to drop pet repel. All right. And I missed Dimes' repel last turn. All right, let's go to Cat. Cat, you're up. We got Cat, Julia, Fly Rod, and Dimes. Cat. Oh, the bees aren't through with you. Look at this. Goes from Ocean Man over to Cat. Taking her down to 78. 10% damage to Cat. Ocean Man 95, Cat 78. Dow 90, Julia 90. B-Dub at 100, Fly Rod 71 and 165. Craven 90 and Dimes 90. Monty, I think your red Maverick got her attention. She's like, hey, wait a minute. You're going to play a red Maverick on me. I'm going to play a gold Maverick on you. Cat's gold Maverick going to hit B-Dub, break her seal. Take B-Dub down to 89. Cat's going to drop a heel and seal. And Genesis with Pluto to Craven. Oh, Cat says, no more free lunch for you, Craven. Mixing it up a little bit. Gold Maverick to B-Dub, heel and seal. And a Genesis Pluto to Craven. Fly Rod felt this one a little bit earlier. What say you, Craven Light? Dimes is going to play Red Psycho. All right. Team Craven Dimes are now out of Psychos. Yeah, that would have been a strong one right there, Craven. So they are going to kick 10 damage back to Cat, temporarily take her down to 68. The heal and seal will bring her back to 78. Oh, that is true. Oh, the B was over the top of your seal. Well, you still got a seal thanks to your partner. All right, let's go over to Julia. Julia, round number 2. Julia, fly rod and dimes. Real quick health check. We got Ocean Man 95, Cat 78. Dal 90, Julia 90. B-Dub 89, Fly Rod 71 and 165. Craven and Dimes 90 and 90. Dal and Julia tied with Craven and Dimes for first. B-Dub, Ocean Man and Cat in second. B-Dub and Fly Rod in third, or in fourth. All right, Julia's going to mix it up a little bit too. It's called Retaliation, Craven Light. Julia's going to drop Pet Repel. Nitro to B-Dub. And Ballistic J8 to Craven Light. So B-Dub taking the Nitro. Just going to take her down to 82. Julia going Ballistic J8 to Craven Light. Breaking his seal. So Craven is sealed no longer. B-Dub taking the pet damage. Julia getting the pet repel and the seal combo. Fly Rod, you're up. She did not break his seal because Dimes went psycho. All right, Fly Rod going to play Aster. Going to drop a seal. And he's going to hit the grog. Now, you are fine. You're above 50% in both categories. Fly Rod going back to full base, even though he took that big shot early on. Full health. And catapulting B-Dub and Fly Rod from worst to first. B-Dub at 82, Fly Rod 100. Couple percentage points ahead of Craven and Dimes and Dow and Julia and Cat and Ocean Man, not too far behind. All teams are within about 4%. Let's kick it over to Dimes. Dimes, you're up. Final move of round number 2 before we get the no legendary and health nerf rule. You saw B-Dub and Fly Rod just jump into first. You got a whole board of opponents out there. Fly Rod, you did take 10 B damage, and you healed it, by the way. Dimes, you're taking 10 B damage. You're down to 80. So Fly Rod got the sting, but his grog gave him the 50%, so he full healed. Every player has now felt the sting. The bees fly away. Red Aster to Dimes. A little bit of heal and thrill. And Marlin to B-Dub. Dime's going to try to break in this new grenade. All right, Marlin hits B-Dub for 7. Takes her down to 75. Can't red-blue that one, Fly Rod. That's the new blue proof. Go ahead, if you can retract that. All right, we've got 1 round remaining. The bees have gone away. The gems are no longer effective. All right, each player gets 1 additional turn. I'm going to give you a health check so you know. Dimes and Craven. Dimes at 100, Craven at 90. They are in first place. Dow and Julia. Dow at 90, Julia at 90. They're barely in second place. Aegis wears off. No longer in play, Dow. Fly Rod at 100, B-Dub at 75. They're barely in third place. And Ocean Man 95, Cat at 78. They're barely in fourth place. Ocean Man, your final turn. Faith goes away. Ocean Man, Dow, B-Dub, and Craven. Ocean Man going to drop a Red Aster, and he's going to grog it up. Even with the nerf on grog, still manages to get back to 100%. Dow, you're up. Remember, if we're tied, we will go to sudden death. Dal, B-Dub, and Craven, your final moves await you. All right, Dal's going to play Raz to Craven. Going to get rid of that Pet Repel. And he's going to go Heal Smoke. And Sixes Vega to Craven. All right. Craven, you got a Vega incoming. Your team is out of Psychos. And Dal playing a little bit of heal. Surrounded in Heal Smoke. All right, we're going to resolve it from Dal. Sixes Vega, they let it hit. Down to 78, Craven. Ocean Man and Cat, 178. Dimes and Craven, 178. Fly Rod and B-Dub, 175. Dal surrounded by Heal Smoke. B-Dub, your final move. All right, B-Dub is going to go Red Paw to Cat. Going to get rid of her seal. And take her down to 74. She's also going to grog it up. All right, we do have to do a die roll because healing is nerfed. B-Dub, 1, 2, or 3. You get 12% back, 4, 5, or 6. You get it all. It's a big die roll, 4, 5, or 6. Will push you and Fly Rod back into first place. She picks a 3. Whoa, somebody's feeling lucky. B-Dub getting it all back. That's what the competition did not want to see. B-Dub at 100. Fly Rod at 100. Just when you thought you were safe, you are not safe. Craven Light, your final move. All right, Craven Light. Going to drop Red Aster. And he's hitting the whiskey. Now, the whiskey is 100%. So by default, He gets to 25%. It does take him back to 100. He was at 78. Remember the whiskey. Gives you an automatic 25, even with a nerf. All right. We got 4 turns remaining. Cat, Julia, Fly Rod, and Dimes. Here's where we stand. Okay? B-Dub and Fly Rod are at 100 and 100. Fly Rod with a pet and a seal. B-Dub, no pets, no seals. Craven and Dimes, 100 and 100. Dimes has got a little bit more protection over there. Seal and Aster, Pet Repel. Craven Light with the red Aster. Those two are tied. In third, we got Dow at 100, Julia at 90. And we got Ray at 100, Cat 74. Still anybody's game. But you got to be smart with your attacks. Final move, everybody. Cat, Julia, Fly Rod, and Dimes. Cat, Julia, Fly Rod, and Dimes. All right. I guess Ocean Man and Cat trying to make their move right now. Cat's going to sacrifice Trey. Get back in the 94 percentile. Look, there's a couple teams out there with perfect scores, but you never know. Could be percentages. And she is going to go Genesis Pluto to Craven. Big hit coming to Craven Light. Ah, there it is. Okay, that was about to be a disruptor. That was about to do some serious damage to Craven Light's base. Genesis Pluto was going to hurt somebody. Tammy Dimes using her prevention. All right, they're still in first. But that was a key prevention right there. All right, Julia, your final move. Julia, Fly Rod, and Dimes. B-Dub and Fly, 100 and 100. Craven and Dimes, 100 and 100. Dow and Julia, 190. Ocean Man and Cat, 194. Dow and Julia in fourth place. But what do you expect from all these great teams? The difference between first and fourth is only 6%. All right, now comes the payback. All right, Craven, you had to expect this was coming at some point. Julia's going to drop a heal smoke and sacrifice Trey. All right, so the Trey will take her back to 100. The smoke will surround her till the start of next turn. And Frenzy Jupiter 8 to Craven Light. Now, Craven, this one might hurt a little bit. Apparently, they're going after your base. Craven, 75 armor pen gets through after your mitigation. Taking you from 210 base down to 135. You poked the bear a little bit, and the bear just shot back with a big, big armor pen shot. All right, Fly Rod. You and B-Dub, 100 and 100. Dow and Julia, 100 and 100. Julia surrounded by heal smoke. Craven and Dimes were at 100 and 100, but now Craven is missing about 60% of his base. So Dow and Julia are tied with B-Dub and Fly Rod. Craven and Dimes slipped back into 4th place with that armor pen shot. Ocean Man and Cat still in the running. Depends on how the last 2 turns play out. Oh, I think he might send some overtime. Now, this is a good play. We'll see. I love this play. I love it. Fly Rod going Max Seal to Bonnie. Dust Smoke to Dow. Just in case. And Red Gel to Craven Light. Red Gel is going to hit Craven Light. Take him down to 89. All right, here we go, Dimes. Dimes, I don't know how this is going to play out. B-Dub and Fly Rod currently in first. Dow and Julia tied for first. Ocean Man and Cat close in third, 194. And the tables turned on you and Craven pretty quickly. You're at 189, but he's at 135 of his 210 base. So you're down about 35-40%. Dimes, you got one shot here. You will decide something. Does she go after Mir, who's on top of the leaderboard? Does she go after Dal and Jules, which keeps Mir top of the leaderboard? Or does she go after both and try to help Ocean Man and Cat, who are trying to rise their way up the leaderboard? It's a lot to think about here, Dimes. And can you even get any of those attacks through at this point? It's been a lot of heavy defense. Sometimes when you play heavy defense, you get to the end and you don't have enough offense. Sometimes you play too much offense and you get to the end and you have no defense. That's what makes duels so unique. You got to plan 2 or 3 moves ahead. Fly Rod Might have been planning a couple moves ahead. So Deadly Dimes, you got the final move. The nice thing about duels is it's not necessarily about one move, one match. It's about a season. And getting that one hot streak. Dimes. It's all up to you. All right. Now, Maverick will break Bonnie's seal. It's not a damaging attack. Then it will attack Fly Rod plays tank page 1. All right. Dow dropped his phone. All right, so we've got Ballistic Max Resin to Julia. All right. Red Maverick breaks Bonnie's seal. Fly Rod prevents the damage. Dow, Vile Smoke will hit Dow's seal. And Dimes is going to hit Julia for AP damage. Which looks like it's going to give Fly Rod and B-Dub the win. So Julia taking AP damage. After mitigation, still not lower than Craven and Dimes. So we've got Flyrod and B-Dub eking out the victory in first place. At 100 and 100. Very well done. Dimes hitting Julia actually moved Ocean Man and Cat into second place. She took care of her teammate a little bit with that final shot. So Cat and Ocean Man moving into second place. In third place, Dow and Julia. And although they went last, and although they were in first most of the game, the tables turned fast at the very end. Dimes and Craven Light with a fourth place finish. Whew, that was a good one. Down to the wire, down to the wire. But you got to think 2 or 3 turns ahead. Now, I don't know if you guys caught this, but Flyrod played Dust Smoke on Dow, thinking they were going to go to sudden death. So he was already nerfing Dow a play in advance. Very, very well done. So he's like, you know what? Now, Tammy played the Vile Smoke and then went with the attack as opposed to directing the attacks in a different direction. But Flyrod was playing the long game thinking if we go to overtime, then we're going to deal more damage than them. I like the play. I like the play. All right, let's get all the gems set back up. All right, let's take a quick break, and then we'll get some die rolls. Take a quick 30-second break. All right, everybody. Now we got to bring, that's right, we're bringing the current leader into the match. Let me get your die rolls, everybody. Give me your die rolls. If you missed that first game, we know we got Kel, who's in first place. She ain't backing down. If you missed that first game, I need you to roll. We need to get everybody in this game we can get. A couple people might have tuned in late, but now is your time to get the standings going. I see Moonshot. I see Kel. I see Busy Bee, Shaman Sheila. Valar in the house. Animal in the house. Gems. Oh my goodness. Ark just showed up in a flurry. All right, I got to have one more. Give me one more. All right, here we go. Let's get these matchups. Father Ron is in the house. I see Ron. All right, here we go. We've got one of our finalists from last season. We got Moonshot. Come on, Moon. We got our current leader in the standings. Not playing with Moon. You guys thought the Smiling Moons are going to be matched up. We got Animal with Moonshot. Get in there, Joe. Show him how it's done. We got Animal and Moon. It's like a howling moon. Father Ron. And Valar. Kel. And Busy Bee. And Gemstone. And the Shaman. All right. Here is the order. Moonshot going first. Father Ron. Second. Kel third. Gemstone fourth. Then going back to Animal fifth. Valar sixth. Busy Bee seventh. And Beasley going eighth. All right. Everybody give me your pre-match buffs. This is our final match of the night. All right, Busy Bee going with the Jacked Elixir, 2 Crave Carbines, and all of the waxes. You know, my challenge for you guys is to see if this match is going to be as good as the last one. That's what I want to see. Animal going double Crave Insane with Eli on the D30s and all waxes. I see you, Animal. Nice buffs there. Shaman Sheila Insane, double Crave and Eli. Moon Insane, double Crave. Bullet and armor waxes. Ron Jack, double Crave and Elysium. Gemstone Insane, Crimson, ×2, Crave, Armor Bullet, and Bow Wax. Kel, double Crave, Eli, and all waxes. And Valar, Insane, Eli, double Crave, Armor, Bullet, and Bow Wax. All right. Moon and Animal, Ron and Valar, Kel and Busy, Jim and Beasley. You have less than 2 minutes to plan out your strategies. Let's get loose, everybody. All right, everybody, we are back for our final, and this is our headliner tonight because we do have the first place trying to become the champion of duels. That's right, Kel, bringing it, catapulted up the leaderboard last week, and trying to show you guys why she has 4 wins, trying to go for number 5. Moonshot, kick it off. You got 15 seconds, Moonshot. We got Moonshot, Ron, Kel, and Gemstone. Oh, Moonshot's ready to go. Look at this. Moonshot going to grab that absorption gem. Nitro to gem. And Law with a decay arrow to Sheila. And a pet repel. All right, Moon getting absorb, pet repel, nitro seal. And a decay arrow to Sheila, which will hit her and prevent her from enraging. All right, Jim says it hits. It hits for a little bit. Jim, you're at 92. Sheila, you're taking some damage from that decay arrow. 90. And no enrage for you on your first turn. All right, let's kick it over to Father Ron. Father Ron. Hang on, Sheila. I owe you some damage. Hold on. Sorry. Sheila, I've calculated your damage as straight damage, and it should be AP. I got to change this up. The decay arrow is AP 5. So we're going to hit you with $45 AP gets through. We're taking you down to 145 base. All right. Yes. All right. Let me get the right arrow. So the decay arrow, no, you're fine. The decay arrow is AP 5 and prevent seal, not damage and prevent enrage. So Beasley, you can't seal until you heal. So you're at 100, you're at 145, but it prevents you from sealing. All right, let's go to Father Ron. Father Ron is going to grab the red gem. Gold Spark to Kel. Red Toxie to Kel, and a Max Seal. So Ron's getting a damage buff. Going to shrink Kel down to size. And he's going to go Red Toxie. So Kel Red Toxie. Taking you down to 91. Kel, you're up. Moon and Animal both at 100. Ron Villar both at 100. Kel 91. Busy 100. Jim 92. Beasley 145 base. All right. Kel's going to grab the Absorption Gem. So, mini Kel with a very big green gem. She's going to turn into a tank. Play Nitro to Ron. Going to get rid of your seal, Ron, and basically give it to her. I don't think she likes being shrunk. All right, so activate Cape, play Pet, drop a Heal Smoke. And Blue Spark, and it hits. And the Blue Spark, by default, will increase her back to normal size. Ron says it hits, so basically she broke his seal, and she goes Sega Vega to Ron. Taking Ron down to 85. Gemstone, you're up. Gemstone, and we go Animal, Villar, Busy, and Beasley. It's like a ARC family reunion tonight. Nope. No more green gems, Jim. You can pick any other color. AP, seal, or damage. All right, she's going to pick the diamond. It's a good choice. Picking that extra AP. All right, so we got Summon Red Maverick to Kel. Gonna break. Ooh, this is actually a nice 1-2 combination here. Red Maverick will break the seal, and Maverick's damage will break the absorption. Gonna drop a seal smoke. And Frenzy, J8 to Kel from the Wrath, and Kel plays Gold Psycho and drops Gem from 92 to 72. Gold Psycho is a beast. So Diamond, Seal, Maverick, and the attack gets bounced back. Animal, you're up. Animal, Valar, Busy, and Beasley. All right, Animal's going to summon Paul to Gem. Paul's going to hit Gem, break that seal, and then hit her for a point. So Animal breaking the seal, hitting her for a point, and healing seal. So he's going to take the seal gem, which is going to give him a seal. Dropping a little healing seal smoke, just to be safe. Oh, I see why he did it. Look at this. Good move, Joe. Good move. Joe, type it back and don't delete lest she face the wrath of a 10-point deduction. Do not delete items. F5, D30 loaded. To Beasley, she's going to play a red-blue. All right. So Joe has a seal that is going to form. He also plays healing seal. Got to trust your instincts. You actually made a good move before you deleted that. He plays healing seal. He takes 10 from the red-blue. And then we go to Valar. And Joe, on your turn, you get the 10 back because of the healing seal. So let's go to Villar. We got Moon and Animal 100, 100. Father Ron 85, Villar 100. Kel 91, Busy 100, Jim 71, Beasley 145 base. Villar, Busy, and Beasley. All right, she's going to grab the seal. That is the second one. And that is going to give her that seal of protection. Gold Maverick to Animal. Going to break his seal. And that Gold Maverick's coming in hot, Joe. Gold Maverick hitting Joe. Taking him down to 81. And a pet repel. And she's going to steal Joe's Psycho. Man. Villar has a vendetta. She's going to seal herself, casting Gold Maverick, dropping a pet repel, and stealing Animal's pet. That's just thievery right there. All right, Busy Bee, your move. Busy Bee and then Beasley. All right, Busy Bee turning into a tank. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is going to be difficult. Nitro to Ron. Hello, Ron. Busy Bee's got her sights set on you. She's going to grab a diamond. All right, Nitro to Ron's going to give her that seal. We already got that. We're going to take Ron from 85 down to 76. And J8, AP to Ron as well. Ron taking you from 180 to 143 base. All right. Killer, Beasley, Shaman, Sheila. Finish out round number 1, Sheila. We got Moon at 100, Animal at 81, Ron 76 and 143 of his base. Valar 100%. Kel 91, full base. Busy 100%, full base. Jim 71, full base. Sheila 100% and 145 base. All right, we've got Beasley's going to go Nitro to Kel. Also getting that kickback. Yep, we got you, Busy. Thank you. Beasley's going to drop a heel smoke. And a red gem for a little extra bonus damage. And she's right beside Kel, so she says, hey, Kel, how about a blue spark red glob? All right, she's going to let it hit. Blue spark with the red glob, taking Kel down to 79%. And that's the end of round number 1. Again, Moon at 100, Animal 81, Ron 76 and 143, Valar 100%, Kel 79 full base, Busy Bee at 100, Jim 71 full base, Beasley 100, surrounded by heel smoke at the moment. And you guys saw it, round number 1. Guess what? The bees are back in town. That's right. Here come the bees. And you are not going to want to be on the stinger side of this. Moon, we're going to start out with you. And the bee hits. And you know what? It gets rid of your absorption. You take no damage. Still at 100%. You're up, Moon. Ron, each player gets hit by a bee in round number 2. 10%. Moon, Ron, Kel, and Jim. Nope, they sting you once, and then they go away. Gold Paul to Jim from Moonshot. Go Smoke to Sheila. And Standard Ammo Red Glob. She let go. Smoke will hit you next turn. Gold Paul will double strike Jim. Hitting her for 6. Then hitting her for another 6. Taking her down to 59. And standard red glob to Gemstone. So, Jim, you also have a firearm shot, standard ammo with red glob for Moonshot. All right, she's going to red psycho it. All right, that red psycho is going to break Moonshot's seal. Red psycho from Jim going to break Jason's seal. He does have ghost smoke's going to hit Sheila next turn. Let's kick it over to Father Ron. Father Ron, at the start of your turn, that's right. You get stung. Taking you down to 66. That's a good question. All right, Moonshot. We are going to change the challenge rules on duels because it's not as long. But yes, the B damage takes your absorption. Because it absorbs damage. It's not a seal breaker. All right, moving on. Ron is going to play Pet Repel and Grog. Ron with the Pet Repel and the Grog, both of which no need for a die roll, Ron. Could take you back to 100%. Kel, you're up. And you're taking B damage down to 69. Kel going Pet Repel. Tupac. And a little bit of whiskey. No need for a die roll when you got whiskey. And Gemstone. You take 10% from the bees as well, Jim. I got you down to 49%. Moon at 100, Animal 81. Ron and Villar 100 and 100. Kel and Busy 100 and 100. Jim 49. Beasley 145 base. Actually, Beasley, your heel smoke resolved. You were at 100%. You played heel smoke your last turn. It wasn't stopped. It did resolve. You got the full heal back. After Jim, we'll be at the halfway point in the match, and then we'll kick it over to Animal, Villar, Busy, and Beasley. Yeah, I'm here. We are waiting on Gemstone's move. All right, Jim is going to seal and thrill whiskey. All right, she's dropping the seal, dropping the pet, red Tupac. Okay, Gemstone back to 100%. Animal, you're up. We've got a three-way tie for first. Jim and Beasley 100. Kel and Busy 100 and 100. Ron and Villar 100 and 100. Moonshot at 100. Animal down to 81. Joe, on your turn. That bee that was on Moonshot. Oh, look at this. He's riled up. Animal 10%. You're down to 71, Joe. Animal, Villar, Busy Bee, and Beasley. Guys, if you're up next to go, start thinking about your moves. Start thinking about them in advance. Summon Ketis to gym. Max Seal. Yeah, you can't steal any more gems, Joe. You already had your one gem. You can max seal. That's fine. You can grog back to 100%. And you can play Ketis, which will break gem seal. All right, so Ketis hits gem, breaks her seal. Joe goes max seal, and then he hits grog back to 100%. Villar, you're up. Animal is keeping the heat on. He is keeping the heat on for sure. Oh, Villar's going to mix it up a little bit. How about this? Red Paw to Moon. Red Paw, going to go over and see Moonshot's pet repel. It's going to go away. She's going to play Max Seal to Ron. Villar, at the start of your turn, that bee went over and stung you. And dropped you down to 90%. So she goes Seal to Ron, and how about the Bounty Bow with Neon Gel to Moon. Now, Villar, in order to use that, if you're going to use the Neon Gel, you have to also use... If you're going to use the Neon Red, you have to use the Neon Arrow. So the Neon Arrows are the standard D10s, unless you're just going to use the Neon Arrow and no gel. But if you're going to use the gel, you got to let me know which type of gel, and then whether or not you're going to put that on a standard arrow. Moon says, while you guys are figuring out which Neon Arrows and which gel you're using, all right, because Kel will have to deduct it from the inventory. That's why. We need to make it easy. So she's going to go Neon Arrow with red gel to Moon, and Moon's like, look, sniper to sniper. Let me just play Red Psycho, send that back to Villar. I'm going to drop her down to 80%. Actually, it's not. It's going to keep Villar at 90% because she previously had a seal. From her seal gem, so it's going to break Villar's seal. Moon Red Psycho to Villar. She stays at 90 but loses her seal. And let's go to Busy Bee. Moon and Animal, 100 and 100. Ron at 100, Villar at 90. Busy and Kel, 100 and 100. And Jim and Beasley, 100 and 100. Three-way tie for first. Ron and Villar not too far out. Anybody's game. Anybody's game. Oh, Busy Bee taking 10 from the B to start out. It's okay. Your partner took it last round. Busy's like, but I'm a trained beekeeper. That's all right. You're still taking 10. Accidents happen. Summon Blaine to Gem. Shamrock Flux to Animal. Now, Gemstone, you got Blaine coming in. Yes, she did. And I read it, but I didn't give it to you, Ron. You're good. Thank you for that. All right. Blaine going to Gemstone and Shamrock Flux to Animal. All right, Jim from Blaine. Taking you down to 80. Remember, Blaine is the portal pet. Works in duels. Blaine gets the bonus damage from duels, portals, any of the above. 20% to Jim, and Shamrock Flux to Animal. Animal is breaking your seal. And it's going to take you from 170 base down to 133. All right, let's go over to Beasley. Beasley. Taking you down to 90. All right, she's going to go activate Shaman ability. Going to take her back to 100%. Gold Spectral Snake to Moonshot. Yeah. You guys didn't know that, did you? Oh, and she's dropping the Unholy to get rid of Moonshot's Ghost Smoke. What do you think about that, Moon? All right, activate Shaman for the heal. Gold Spectral Snake to Moonshot. Going to give him a little cold. And it's gold. It's cold and gold. Moonshot down to 82 with a little bit of chill effect. And J8 to Kel. Now, the only problem, Sheila, is you might have forgot that Kel played Tupac. And that J8 is coming right back at your cabeza. Kel's Tupac is redirecting that projectile right at you. Lucky for you, you got a seal. So it does break your seal, Beasley. Or you can do that. All right, give me one move. Sheila, break the seal, Red Psycho, or Jim's Judas. Any one doesn't matter to me. But just pick one. All right. Jim is going to Judas that back to Kel. Kel, any response to the Judas? To J8. Busy's going to Red Psycho it. All right. And that 10 is... wow, this is getting crazy. That 10 is going to go back to Gemstone and take her down to 70. All right, I'm going to explain this one again, because it just got a little bit of madness. All right, Sheila activates the Shaman ability, gives her a full heal. She plays Gold Spectral to Moonshot, dropping him down to 82, giving him a chill effect. She drops Unholy to get rid of his Ghost Smoke, and she goes Admiral J8 to Kel. Kel had Tupac. Tupac bounces a projectile back to Sheila. Jim stops the projectile from hitting Sheila, Judases it back to Kel. Busy Bee plays Red Psycho, stops the projectile, and the 10 from the Red Psycho hits Jim, takes her from 80 down to 70. All right, let's go to the final round. That was a big, big attack by Beasley. It's a lot to keep up with, but that's what I do, Julia. All right. The bees disappear. Busy Bee, you lose your diamond. Ron, you lose your ruby. Sheila, you lose your ruby. Jim loses her diamond. All right, Moonshot. Round number 3, everybody. Moonshot's final turn. Moonshot at 82. Joe, 100%, but only 133 of his base. Ron at 100. Valar at 90. Kel at 100. Busy at 90. Beasley at 100. Jim at 90. Kel and Busy are in a tie for first place with Ron and Valar. We've got Jim and Beasley in second, and Moon and Animal in last. Moonshot is going to play Red Aster. Max Seal. And he's going to hit the Whiskey. Whiskey will warm him up. We'll also take him from 82 up to 100. Remember, he gets that 25% automatically. Moonshot back to 100%. Father Ron, your final move. Ron, Kel, and Jim. Ron's going to go red paw to Kel. Going to get rid of her pet repel. F4, standard ammo glob to Kel. You got a friend in Ron, Kel. All right, F4. Red glob, standard ammo, Kel. Let it hit. Or stop it. Do we have Kel? Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Hello, Major Tom. All right, Busy Bee. Tank page 1. Busy Bee is going to stop the attack while we look for Kel. Father Ron, you are denied with a tank page 1. So he breaks Kel's seal. He goes F4 red glob. Busy Bee stops it. Kel, it's your move. Kel and then Jim. We got a close one. Moon and Animal are both at 100, but Animal has about 60% of his base, which puts them in last place. Ron and Villar, 190. Kel and Busy, 190. Jim and Beasley, 170. Super, super close game. Am I still coming through pretty quickly? If you guys can hear me, give me a quick 999 because I think, oh, there's Kel. Welcome. Welcome back to the party. Kel's going to gold blitz Jim's Tupac. Stealing Jim's Tupac. Gold blitzing it. Kel going to go Seal and Thrill. And Sega Vega to Villar. All right, Villar. Oh, Villar says no, no, no. Not today, not tomorrow. How about the Red Psycho coming back to Kel? Dealing 10%. So Kel steals Jim's Tupac, actually kills Jim's Tupac, drops a Seal and Thrill, and then goes Sega Vega, and Villar shuts it down. All right, Jim Stone, your final move. After Jim Stone, we got Animal, then Villar, then Busy, and then Beasley, and we will crown a winner. Somebody's going to jump up in the standings tonight. A lot of good gameplay tonight. Five total moves remaining. Heal and Seal. All right. Jim playing the Heal and Seal. Sacrifice Trey. Both good moves. And S6 Flux Wrath to Kel. Kel, you got a Savage 6 Wrath coming your way. Kel's going to tank page 1. So she shuts it down. Jim using the big Rage Potion. It's the only one she can use. She goes big with the S6 Flux Wrath. Kel, sneaky tank ability. Her and Busy back-to-back preventions. However, Jim is back to 100%. All right. We've got 4 moves remaining. Let me give you guys a score total. I'll tell you who's in first via health totals. Starting out, creeping back up into first place right there at the very end with a Heal and Seal on a tray, Jim Stone and Beasley, 100 and 100. In second place, Ron and Villar. Ron at 100, Villar at 90. In third place, Kel at 90, Busy B at 90. And barely in fourth place, Moon at 100, Animal at 100. You're probably like, well, why are they in fourth place? Animal only has 133 of his 170 base. So they're missing a higher percentage of the base. All right, Animal, your final turn. Animal, Villar, Busy, and Beasley. Actually, hold up, Animal. Yes. Hold on, we got to go back. Kel's Blitz is a gold blitz. All right. Now, because of that, Jim, I am going to, and please listen up closely, everybody, because Gemstone was at 70. Kel's Gold Blitz is going to take her down to 50. Now, the reason Jim played Heal and Seal and Trey was to get the 30 back she was lacking. So, Jim, I'm going to allow you to either leave the Heal and Seal and the Trey combo or play a different healing ability, but the attack is going to stay up. The S6 Flux, the attack move stays and the prevention stays. But the Heal and Seal and the Trey is going to take you back to 80. So because I didn't deduct the 20 points from the Gold Blitz, if you'd like to play a different healing combo, that's up to you. Or you can leave it as is and make it up throughout the game. All right. So she's going to play the heal instead of the Heal and Seal. And she's going to sacrifice the Trey. No. Your Ketis hit her seal last turn, Joe. Your Ketis is gone. So one of the reasons why we have challenges, everybody, it won't hit on her turn because it hit her seal last turn and it left. It did no damage. So one of the reasons why we have a challenge is to keep 5 people from randomly typing in, what about my, what about my, what about my. So I'm going to remind you guys, stick to the process. Okay? So Kel's Gold Blitz, I initially said Blitz. It was a Gold Blitz. It took Jim from 70 down to 50. Therefore, Jim is going to sacrifice Trey. Going to take her back to 70. She's surrounded by heal smoke. And she also did the attack on Kel, which they prevented. So the attack did not happen. All right, Animal, it's your turn. You have no Ketis. Your Ketis broke her seal last turn. Your final move of the match. We got Animal, Valar, Busy, and Beasley. All right. Jim's heal resolves, takes her back to 100%. It's not stopped. Then Joe is going to summon Trey to Jim, not sacrifice it. So Trey is going to go over and hit Jim. Then he's going to play Seal Smoke. So Jim, Joe's Trey hits you, takes you down to 90. And the whiskey is going to be 25% effective. So 25%, Joe, of your base. And the 25% is enough to give you your full base back. Joe getting 42 points of his base back, which does give him the full amount. So just like that, Moon and Animal have jumped into first place. Moon 100% full base, Animal 100% full base. In second, Ron at 100, Villar at 90. In third, actually tied for second, Busy and Jim. And in fourth, Kel and Busy. Moon and Animal first. Jim and Beasley and Ron and Villar tied for second. Kel and Busy in third, barely. Villar, your final move. Villar, Busy, and Beasley. Villar's going to sacrifice Trey. She's going to go Seal and Thrill. Cosmic Justice Ballistic Resin AP 8. Arrow to Animal. Just when you thought it was safe, to get all that back, Joe, she breaks your seal. And she hits hard. $76 coming back to you, Joe. 76 AP getting through. Taking you from 170 Down to 94. Y'all shouldn't underestimate Valar. I'm sorry. She's a beast. She hits as hard as anybody in the game. All right, Busy Bee, you're up. We got Ron and Valar in first place. Jim and Beasley in second. Kel and Busy in third. Moon and Animal back to fourth. Summon Red Paul to Sheila. All right. Oh, Busy. Busy saying hello to her partner. Like, hello, partner. I love you, but we're battling right now. Red Paul's going to break Beasley's seal. And just going to hit her for a little bit. Taking her down to 93. All right, so no attack. Busy's going to move and stack. We've seen this before. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. So Busy's going to move first, drop a heal smoke, not resolved, and then play Red Paul on Beasley to deal a little bit of damage. But I understand why she did it. All right. One move remaining. And here's the way this plays out. Ron and Valar, 100%. Kel and Busy at 90 and 90, but surrounded by heal smoke, which, if it resolves, will full heal them. Okay? Jim at 90 and Beasley at 93. So right now, Ron and Valar are in first. If this heal smoke resolves, we'll be tied and go to overtime. Or Jim at 90 and Beasley at 93. Can they creep up if the other two teams fall or if they manage to heal each other? And Ron and Animal both at 100, but Animal's AP pretty low. So Beasley, you got one more move. I have no idea how this is going to play out. But there are a few scenarios, right? Do you stop one team? Do you lower another team? I don't know. I mean, I'm going to repeat it. Up. She chose. All right. Okay, so here's what happens. The heal resolves. Kel goes to 100%. Busy Bee goes to 100%. So right now, they're tied with Ron and Villar for first place. Busy Bee is going to drop a Heal and Seal. I'm sorry. Sheila Beasley is going to drop a Heal and Seal. Now that heal is giving you 2 percentage points back. Going to take you up to 95. Remember, it's nerfed. She plays Octane to Kel. Octane's going to go and break Kel's seal. But she plays S6 Maya. S6 Maya cannot be blued, and Kel and Busy have both used their tank preventions. So it is going to resolve, but Kel has a lot of health. The S6 added on top of it is going to take Kel down from 100% down to 87. Down to 87. So here are the final rankings, everybody. The Octane did not get through. So it is super, super close. Beasley, you got 2 points back at the end. You hit Kel, unpreventable. But man, oh man, wait till I give you the totals. In first place at 100%, Father Ron and his tag team partner, Villar. Father Ron and Villar. Now here's where it gets really, really interesting. In second place, with Busy Bee at 100% and Kel at 87. Because the heal smoke resolved, they got the full heal even though she hit. So they end up at 187. Kel in second, Busy in second. In third, by just a couple of points, Beasley, you didn't manage to get quite enough on that heal. Beasley at 95, Gemstone at 90 for a net total of 185. 2 percentage points out of second place. Super, super close. And of course, as I stated, we've got Animal and Moon put up a good fight. Very good fight. They kept the heat on, but just a couple of armor pins right at the end. Little too much for the angry animals to handle there. But good match down to the wire. We learned from it, and I do love the gems incorporated in it. Gives you a whole different element to how to play. All right, you know what? We got a, we're going to head over to the saloon in a little bit, but before we head over to the saloon, if you played tonight, I need you to give me a number from 10 to 45. From 10 to 45. Let everybody get their die rolls in. Everybody get those numbers in. 10 to 45. All right. You know what? It starts with the number 2 and ends with the number 929. Moonshot. I think you're going to like this one, Moon. This is a pretty good one. You know what? I think we should go over to the saloon and then come back and check this out later. No. You know what? I'll show it to him. Moon, how about a legendary violet? That's right. Brand new legendary. It is one of the neon rifles. And you can start to stack them. If you stack all of them and you collect 2 sets of them, you can create your own cosmic. Moonshot getting the legendary violet. Congratulations. And you guys know you pick a color, you feed the different colors to whichever one you want. Then you get to medley. 2 medleys can make a cosmic. So congratulations. That's the second one that we've seen. Only 2 of them out there so far. So big reward for you, Moonshot. And for those of you that played tonight, real quick, I'll show you again, sneak peek at the standings so you can see who jumped up a little bit higher. A lot of people made up some ground tonight. But let's head over to the saloon. I think drinks on Moonshot.
Waiting all my life for you. It all comes back to her. Tongue-tied, lack of words. Love can make you act absurd, but it really was spectacular. But no, ain't no how. I was playing with fire, I'll say so now. Getting ready for the storms on the gray and clouds. I can put it back together in the days allowed. And so I'm moving in close, hovering for more work. But I know this girl is only trouble in a short skirt. I ain't gonna stop, make her talk, make her laugh. But that smile is so dangerous, I'm trying not to crash and burn. Waiting up just to watch the world burn. Staying up so I can see it burn, 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 burn. I'm waiting up. She got me waiting up. I'm waiting up. She got me waiting up. We're playing them, we're not saying them. Explosive, like we was dragging them. We're connected, nights turning epic. Intersected, life changed in a second. She got the tats and the gleam in her eyes, so I'm falling in love when I'm seeing the lie. There's always one girl that's a dream for a guy. You and me could be we if we tried. I'm zoned in. Moving in close, hovering for more work. But I know this girl is only trouble in a short skirt. I ain't gonna stop, make her talk, make her laugh. But that smile is so dangerous, I'm trying not to crash and burn. Waiting up just to watch the world burn. Staying up so I can see it burn, 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 burn. I'm waiting up. She got me waiting up. I'm waiting up. She got me waiting up. She's starting to get warm, I'm starting to let on. on. We part in the party, we off, we get gone. Pickle and Bacardi and shots a bit strong. We leave everybody forgot, now it's on. On the roof moving in, she backing up, smiling and that's why I'm acting up. Another path, another wrinkle. Damn, she laughing like an angel. Live it up, live it up. We're only young ones. Give it up, give it up. We wanna have fun. Live it up, live it up. We're only young ones. Give it up, give it up. We wanna have fun. I'm waiting up. She got me waiting up. I'm waiting up. She got me waiting up.
All right, everybody. Hey, have a good night. This was Duels. Appreciate you guys playing hard. Win, lose, Saturday night's just always about a lot of fun. So I also want to tell you guys there are no raids tonight. This is our official day of peace because we do have our castle bazaar tomorrow. And it's just a time where we all get together and do our bazaar. We have festivities, contest. There will be some bundles. There will be some dead dimes. You'll be able to spin your dead dimes. You're going to be able to see the brand new castle map up on screen. So there's going to be some bidding. Get with your teams tonight. Find out who's sitting on 150, 200, 300 or more thousand dead dimes. And figure out where you want your castle to be. Steamlands, Dark City, Neon, or the Stone Lands. Each has its own unique territory surrounding it. Each has its own advantage. So I'm looking between 4 and 5 o'clock tomorrow. I'll give you guys an official time. I will be up early putting the finishing touches on your inventory. All items have been deducted. All your items have been added. I am going to go ahead and add the bundles from tonight, though. So we'll go ahead and get all that done and then work on your upgrades. So we will get you your inventory out tomorrow. And you already got your dead dimes totals, hopefully, from Kel. If you didn't, message her. And then I will see you guys for the bazaar tomorrow, sometime between 4 and 5. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you. Great job, great PvP, and congratulations to all our players tonight.
When the beat go, I'm dead.